Everyone, happy Sunday morning. It's August 27th. This guy was born on August 27th, 1981, so it's my 36th birthday. I got a really good night's sleep last night. I woke up to my wife tapping me on the shoulder and saying, "Hey, let's do our workout." The kids were not awake yet, and know what I did? I just kind of rolled over and mumbled like, "Ah," and I didn't say I wanted to do it or I didn't want to do it, but that's how the morning started. But I've been thinking, like yesterday I spent the day with my daughter, my two nephews, and my dad. We went up to Island Park where we have a cabin, and we spent the day doing something that I love doing, being in outdoors. We hung tree stands up, and it was fun to see my daughter climb the tree stand with a climbing rope and see her do that, and it was like, made me think of her as this older than 10-year-old girl, which was a pretty cool experience. But I'm, after doing that, and, I had a good 8 hours of sleep. I feel rejuvenated now and ready for the day and ready to tackle the rest of this week. And to be honest, guys, I wasn't feeling that at all. Like when I woke up, I wasn't feeling that. We've been traveling a ton, which is fun and exciting, but it's also exhausting. The kids go back to school in just a couple days. I'm on like 2 months of absolutely no caffeine, no pre-workout, no anything, when I've been using that type of thing for like 7 years. So like feeling exhausted, and it's like, things coming up, with school starting, getting all the kids into their activities, which my wife gets them into, but it's still an exhausting process a little bit, right? And archery season coming up and trying to figure out how to fit that in. So have you ever felt like that, where you just don't feel motivated and you don't feel like doing anything at all? That's how I feel, and I see you guys on here and hopping on, so thanks for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it so much. But as my wife tapped on my shoulder and asked me if I wanted to do my workout this morning, I was reminded this morning after reading some scripture, reading my personal purpose statement of my purpose. I was reminded of something from the Bible that goes similar to this. And maybe you guys know this story. It's the story of the talents. And so maybe this is a good topic for today, Sunday. We got to get the kids fed. I think they're doing a surprise for me upstairs. They told me to stay down here. I never do videos on Sunday, but they're like, stay downstairs for a little bit. So they're probably doing something for my birthday. But I was reminded of this story of the talents. And Jesus also oftentimes related our lives to a trust, and he told many stories on how to relate to this and how this responsibility towards God is related to this. And if you remember the story of the talents, I want you guys to think about this parable. Okay, there's a businessman who entrusts his wealth to the care of three servants while he goes away. So this businessman, he's going away. He entrusts his wealth to the care of three people. So I want you to think about this while he's away. And when he returns, he evaluates their responsibility of how they took care of this wealth and taking care of this wealth, and he rewards each of them individually accordingly to how they acted with the wealth that he entrusted them with. So he says to them, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share of your master's happiness." And I was pondering on this and realized that at the end of each and every one of our lives, we'll be evaluated and rewarded on how we handled what God entrusts us with. So this means everything we do, from the simple daily activities and chores, like every single thing. Every activity, every single daily activity and chore that we have, it's going to have eternal rewards and eternal consequences. So that is my motivation for today. Even though I didn't feel like getting up, didn't feel like being motivated, didn't want to roll out of bed this morning, that's my motivation for today, that every single daily activity and chore that we have is going to have eternal consequences and rewards. So that's my motivation. I want to think about what your motivation could be. And guys, as I think about my life, and as I share about my life, you can think about how your life is. Not only do I have 5 beautiful children I've been entrusted with, but I also have thousands of customers and clients and a team of 45,000 amazing individuals across the country who I need to be an example for. And so my simple daily activities, as I said, or my daily chores must be done today. So as you think about that, think about your life. And mine is, for example, I think about this: from everyone who has been given much, much will be required. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. So I must be okay with that I am going to be entrusted with a lot. And I'm just going to share like how important accountability is. Like Gabby tapping on my shoulder and saying, let's get up and do the workout. As we got down here, I took we were on the sumo squats, and Gabby normally does the 20s. I normally do the 25s. I was like, let's do the 30s today. And so we grabbed the 30s and we did that. And so we challenged each other. And at the end, I was like, oh, I'm done. Let's go upstairs. And she's like, nope, we have core, shift core today. So I probably, without my accountability partner, would have skipped the core workout today. So I'm grateful for Gabby and being my accountability in that, and it helps me make sure that I do what I'm supposed to be doing and be the example that I'm supposed to be. And I couldn't do that without her. I couldn't do that without each and every one of you guys as well. So the message that I want you guys to remember today is that remember that your talent, like the talents that you have, each of them are so individual and unique that you need to share them with the world. And your talent is your gift to God. And what you do with your gift back to God is your gift to God. Like what you do with that talent is your gift to God back to Him for giving you that gift. I hope that makes sense. So your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. So I hope you guys have an incredible Sunday, an incredible day of rest with your families, friends, relatives, loved ones, and that you think about, if you're not feeling motivated to take responsibility for the chores or the responsibilities that you have in your life, you're not feeling that motivation, that you remember this simple message today. Please share this message with someone that might need to hear it. I love you guys. Have an incredible day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.